Hello, you are watching Cần Thơ News, and now today's headlines. National Assembly listened to the submission and verification report on adjusting some contents of Resolution No. 53 of the National Assembly on Feasibility Study Report of Land Acquisition Project Compensation, Support and Resettlement of Long Thành International Airport on the morning of October 26. An online job transaction session in the Mekong River Delta, southeast and neighboring provinces and cities in the fourth quarter of 2023. A conference to introduce and guide the exploitation and use of the legal code. Top news. On the morning of October 26, the National Assembly listened to the submission and verification report on adjusting some contents of Resolution No. 53 of the National Assembly on Feasibility Study Report of Land Acquisition Project Compensation, Support and Resettlement of Long Thành International Airport. Then the National Assembly discussed in the whole some contents with different opinions in the draft law on water resources revised.
Minister of Transport Nguyễn Văn Thắng reported the reasons for adjusting to extend the implementation time and allocate capital for the project, at the same time to have a basis for implementing land recovery, compensation, and resettlement support for the project, recommending the National Assembly to consider extending the project implementation period until the end of 2024, extend the disbursement time for the capital amount under the medium-term public investment plan for the period 2016 to 2020, and the capital amount under the medium-term public investment plan for the period 2021 to 2025 until December 31st, 2024, to continue arrange capital to implement and complete the project. Regarding the draft law on water resources revised, deputies recommended that the drafting committee clearly define environmental goals and water source quality and clearly define the responsibilities of source quality management agencies. Deputies also proposed adding regulations on the function of promulgating water quality standards of the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment to the draft law.
Also on the morning of October 26, Cần Thơ City Employment Service Center coordinated with employment service centers of provinces and cities in the Mekong Delta region to organize an online job transaction session in the Mekong River Delta, southeast and neighboring provinces and cities in the fourth quarter of 2023. At the online job transaction section, there were 19 employment service centers in the Mekong Delta region and 247 businesses inside and outside Cần Thơ City participating, with over 18,000 idle vacant positions needing requirement, working in occupations including office staff, programmer, system support and implementation staff, businessmen, clerk, engineer, salesman, pharmaceutical representatives, operating staff, architect, garment workers, machine operators, cashier, head of HR administration, driver, purchasing staff, etc., thereby helping workers conveniently find jobs, meet employers, and contribute to creating jobs for local economic development. 4,000 billion dong from the central budget in 2023 has just been signed by Deputy Prime Minister Lê Minh Khái to support provinces in the Mekong Delta region to implement projects to prevent, control riverbank and coastal erosion.
The Prime Minister requests that based on the amount of additional capital allocated above, the chairman of the People's Committees of provinces and centrally run city in the Mekong Delta region allocate capital to ensure compliance with regulations and relevant laws, direct relevant agencies and units to urgently complete project investment procedures, and assign capital plans according to the provisions of the Public Investment Law and relevant specialized law. At the same time, arrange the local budget and mobilize other legal capital sources according to the law to fully allocate the missing capital of the project compared to the total approved investments, ensuring project completion on time or progress rate, and promoting investment efficiency.
We turn to other news. On the morning of October 26, in Cần Thơ City, the Ministry of Justice held a conference to introduce and guide the exploitation and use of the legal code.
opening speech, Mr. Nguyễn Duy Thắng, Deputy Director of the Department of Legal Document Inspection, stated the importance and significance of the Vietnamese legal code and the necessity of propaganda and introduction work. Recently, the Ministry of Justice has coordinated with ministries and departments to organize and fulfill the development of a legal code to ensure quality and progress. The legal code ensures uniformity, openness, and transparency of the legal system and helps individuals and organizations easily look up legal regulations. The legal code is structured by topic, including 45 topics numbered from 1 to 45. Each topic has one more headings. Within each heading, there can be parts, chapters, sections, and subsections. The Legal Code of Vietnam is posted on the Legal Code Electronic Information Portal, faapyin.mog.gov.vn.
Cần Thơ Department of Home Affairs has just coordinated with Trivik Investment Consulting and Training Company to open a training course on skills and operations for administrative reform in 2023. 73 students were office workers, officers working in administrative reform at agencies and units in the city take part to update with knowledge about skills and operations for reform work administration through 6 topics such as overview of the Central Administrative Reform Program for the period 2021-2030, tasks and solutions of the city's administrative reform plan for the period 2021-2025, skills in building plans and programs for administrative reform, choosing solutions to implement administrative reform, improving presentation and communication skills, dealing with citizens in performing public duties, and overview of work digital transformation of Cần Thơ City in the period 2021-2025, assessment report of the city's digital transformation index. On October 26, Cần Thơ Public Employees Trade Union organized contests learn about the state administrative reform and regimes policies related to office workers, officers, and laborers in 2023. More to follow.
There are 12 teams from grassroots unions under the Cần Thơ Public Employees Trade Union, with nearly 40 contestants officially participating in the contest. The teams went through 3 parts of the competition, including self-introduction, general knowledge test, and situation handling on content related to the overall state administrative reform program for the period 2021 to 2030 of the central government and the plan of Cần Thơ administrative reform program for the period 2021 to 2025. Basic content of the law on office workers, officers, and laborers, and regimes related to the rights and obligations of officials, civil servants, public employees, and workers. In the situation handling competition, each team sets up situations according to the functions and tasks of each agency and unit and has answers to handle the situations.
Cần Thơ City Social Work Center coordinated with the Lai District People's Committee to organize the Scholarship Award and Communication Program to prevent combat child abuse and violence at Đông Thuận Secondary School. The organizing committee awarded 20 scholarships to students who overcome difficulties and studied well at Đông Thuận Secondary School, each worth 83,000 dong, funded by Cần Thơ City Social Work Center. On this occasion, 100 students of Đông Thuận Secondary School researched media to raise awareness about child abuse and violence prevention, equipping children with the knowledge and skills to identify and respond to real-life situations, especially knowledge about school violence, sexual abuse. This is an activity to celebrate the 20th founding anniversary of century-run Cần Thơ City, January 1st, 2004, January 1st, 2024. And now a quick check of weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kenthtv.vn. Bye for now.